Hello everyone. Life is a journey filled with twists and turns and highs and lows. We all face challenges big and small, but it is to us as to how we navigate these challenges that shape us as we are today. So in this episode of What the Talk with Anu, I am going to deal with certain harsh truths you and me should know about ourselves so that we become better versions of ourselves. So hang on. Please like and subscribe to this channel called What the Talk with Anu and be with me till the end of the video. Generally, everybody comes to me for counseling. They ask me for tips and techniques. I am famous for that, ain't I? But the point is, when people come to me time and again asking about techniques to deal with life, deal with self, situations, others, loved ones, or a toxic work culture, somewhere it comes to me that it is something within us that needs to be changed. And you can't change the world, as they say. But at the same time, what is it that you have to actually overcome in order to become successful or at least be happy? There are two things in life which all of us need, and that is happiness, most important, and success. For both of us, we need to revisit ourselves and understand life's harsh truths. Today's episode is talking about all these harsh truths and face them as well as overcome them. So I am going to talk to you about certain harsh truths, unfiltered all the way, about self and how to overcome these in order to be a better version of yourself. Life is beautiful and it has to be lived to its fullest. It's not all about learning techniques and trying to overcome all the challenges that we face in life. It's also about being, knowing self. And today we're going to discuss about those harsh truths which all of us must know about, so that we are already there 80% of the way. I feel that all the tips and techniques that I share can only cater to the rest of it. But first things first, you need to know more about self. So the first truth that you need to know about self is that the winner takes it all. You've heard it right, because it's all about winners, success. As long as you're successful, everybody is willing to listen to your story. There is a lot of patience in people to know how you have made it to the top. Suddenly, your life, you become the subject matter for case studies. Your experiences are made into those kind of lessons which everybody is keen to learn about. But this happens only once, and that is when you are successful. As long as you are struggling, nobody wants to deal with you, and so do not sulk when people are not interested in you in your struggle phase. This is a harsh reality, because many people come to me sulking about the facts that nobody is interested in my story. Nobody wants to listen to what I am going through. Don't expect people and life to treat you that way till you're successful. Remember, the winner takes it all. So try to concentrate on self, and all your mechanisms, your energy, your faculties should be oriented towards winning. Once you're number one, everybody is after you. So remember, the first truth about life is try to be a winner, because the winner takes it all. The next harsh truth about life is no clarity, no goals, no success. They say that no pain, no gain. Please understand that day in and day out, people come to me saying that life has treated me very badly. People have treated me very badly. I always fail. I'm a failure. I'm a loser. But they never understand the fact that they're not clear about what they want. When I sit with them and ask them about their goals, what are their various plans to reach these goals, how have they prepared themselves and the situations and the people around them in order to attain these goals, they don't have clarity. So remember, the first and foremost thing that you have always to understand is, what is your goal? How are you going to reach there? What are your alternative arrangements to reach that particular goal? What are the resources you have, be it personal or professional? As long as you lack clarity, you are not going to make it. So please don't blame God, luck, friends, family, self, but try to understand the situation. Make your goals very, very clear to yourself first, and then try to reach them through a properly planned mechanism where you know what budgets you have, what resources you have, what emotions you are investing in them if it's a personal goal, and then go ahead and you will see that life people, everybody will treat you better. So next time you are blaming luck or God, remember that life is all about clarity, and the harsh truth of life is, as long as you are muddled in your head, you don't have any kind of clarity in your head, you are not going to be there. So this is the truth I want you to understand, and this is quite unfiltered. The next harsh truth about life is for us all to understand that what I call, you are you, they are they. Don't step into others' shoes. Don't try to do something which is different from what your persona is all about. We all have choices in life, and we have to make a very conscious choice about what we want in life, who we are going to be with, and what is it that we want from life as such. So this is something which you and me, everybody has to figure out. Remember, you are you. You try to preserve your personality, but by adjusting to whatever is the situation, trying to look at the compromise points that you have. I'm not asking you to be very sharp or very uncompromising about situations. It depends upon the give and take with the other person, with the situation we have, both professionally and personally. But remember one thing, that when we have to exercise a choice, I usually find at workplaces that there are two kinds of people. They are either yes men or those people who make it very toxic. The third kind of person is what we have to try to be, like where we have a balanced judgment about the situation, and we understand what we want in our life, in our professional life, in our role, and then we make a conscious decision. So don't try to follow somebody else's dream and try to live it, because that's not your dream. At the end of the day, few years down the lane, you will find that you are not what you wanted to be. That was not your aspiration. The second thing is, don't try to point out everything because it doesn't go your way. Then you become over and over toxic over a period of time. Don't try to be that either. Don't try to be a yes man. I have seen that in certain situations, most people tell me that it is wiser to be a yes man. But to what extent? If you look at the lower rung, they usually tell me, ma'am, we are just entry level people. So if we don't say yes to our boss, we are kicked out. True. But you are not going to be at an entry level forever, and your credibility starts the day on which you start working. So when you raise your voice and tell people that this is not what it is going to be, because you can foresee what will happen in future, which is detrimental to the organization, then people will start respecting you. Probably in the short run, you will be marked as a person who is rebellious and who talks back. But mind you, if you do it in the right way by giving constructive criticism, probably over a period of time your credibility chart will hit an all-time high. At the same time, if you point out everything with very uncompromisingly without understanding its consequences, you can be branded as a toxic individual. So remember, next time, life's harsh truth, you are you, they are they. So you behave to your element and try to win people and be yourselves while achieving what you want to be, and don't get misled or waylaid by others' aspirations and others. You have your own self to answer, where you say that you have earned every minute of your success, every minute of your life has been accounted for. I found people to be happy usually when they have not expected anything free of cost. They knew the cost, the price that they had to pay for everything that they wanted in life. And that's when you can be a sure shot success. So remember this uncomfortable truth about life, which is unfiltered today from What the Talk with Anu, that nothing comes free of cost. Everything is for a price in this world.